One guest on the podcast lost weight eating red meat. The next cleared his skin. A third got his energy back. So I tried it. Within days, I had headaches so sharp they felt life-threatening. My body handles cholesterol differently. The advice was real, it just wasn't written for my hardware. Here's the thing, the same pattern shows up in business. Cold call your way to revenue. Push through the discomfort. That works for people who get energy from direct outreach. I can convert and persuade, but cold calls drain me. So I study people whose brains work like mine, and I learn how they close. I started calling this grain. Your cholesterol response is grain. What drains you versus fuels you, that's grain. And it runs deeper than personality type. It touches what stage you're at, what skills you've built, how much capital you're working with, where you're located, how much risk you can absorb. All of it shapes which strategies actually run on you versus which ones crash the system. Two founders chasing the same outcome with completely different grain need completely different playbooks. That's not a weakness. That's just the reality of what advice actually is. Context-dependent code written by a specific person for a specific machine. Most advice is correct in a vacuum. It becomes destructive when you install someone else's operating instructions without checking who wrote them. A bootstrapped introvert studying a venture-backed extrovert's go-to-market strategy is running the wrong code on the wrong hardware. The code isn't broken, the machine just isn't the one it was written for. This changes how swipe files work. The best ones get filtered by grain. Pricing strategies from solo founders in their first year. Sales playbooks from people who hate cold calls and still close deals. You're not just looking for what worked. You're looking for what worked for someone who shares your constraints, your temperament, your situation. Study success through the lens of people who share your grain. The advice that transforms someone else might be the exact thing that wrecks you. What's a strategy that works for you precisely because of how your brain operates?